What's that sound? Do you hear it?
Yes, I hear it. It sounds like something brand new. It sounds like nothing I've ever heard before. It sounds to me like they're just making it up.
Well, they might be. It sounds old but fresh.
Honest and real.
It has to be African and American. It has to be.
I think they're just making it up.
It has to be.
Well, if it's old but fresh, honest and real, African and American, and like they're just making it up.
It has to be.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be.
Most people agree that jazz music gets its roots from the songs the slaves used to sing as they were working in the fields.
Of course, the music has a lot of African influence in it since most of the slaves were from Africa.
It also incorporates sounds of the Caribbean islands.
Did you know that New Orleans was the first place that slaves were allowed to make their own music in public?
No wonder people think of that city as the birthplace of jazz.
Jazz, the whole world woke up to jazz around the 1970s when the first original Dixieland jazz band released its first record.
F. Scott Fitzgerald called the 1920s the Jazz Age.
They started singing blues. But wait
make it sound like a jazz song.
Really? Any song?
Sure, what's your favorite?
Well, whenever I'm feeling just a little bit down, there's a song I like to sing about my favorite things. It almost always makes me feel a whole lot better.
Is she for real?
Well, let's put a little jazz waltz here, and maybe your favorite song can become part of the story of jazz. Do you really think so?
It's worth a try if it's about taking musical risks. You know.
It's gotta be jazz.
From Chicago, jazz music made its way east to Detroit, Philadelphia, and New York City.
Eventually it headed west. Travel my way, take the highway, that's the best.
That sounds like a song.
It is a song, and it ended up being jazz standard about the highway that everybody used to travel as they headed west to seek their fortunes at the end of the road.
You mean they wrote a song about a road?
Sure, jazz you can write a song that is just about anything.
Like the A-Train?
A caravan?
A sentimental mood?
The A-Train? A caravan? Sentimental mood? Well then, you might as well just write a song about a highway.
Not to say how it's gonna be jazz, it's Route 66.
If you ever
You mean like Dizzy?
And Satchmo? Lady Day? And General?
Exactly. They made them up.
You see, these jazz players are very creative people. Their nicknames were chosen by them or my friends. See, I usually said something about the personality or about the way they made jazz.
A lot of jazz is about being creative and yes, making it up as you go along.
See, I told you! It's called improvisation. Dizzy, Satchmo, Lady Day, Jellywood, and many others were very good at it.
And probably not like that saxophone playing kid from Kansas, also known as Charlie Park.
His friends simply knew him as Yardbird.
Yardbird?
Sure, let me take you out on the birdland and I'll tell you all about it. So that's jazz. That was jazz.
What do you mean that was jazz?
What I mean is that jazz isn't finished yet and will never be. That's right, jazz music is only a little over 100 years old. It's always changing. Who knows what it might sound like in another 100 years.
Do you mean they're still making it up?
Exactly, but whether it's in New Orleans or New York, Rio de Janeiro or Bombay, Melbourne or Cape Town,